All right, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to a Survivor Series prediction show.
KPS.
For KPS, Survivor Series predictions. 2017.
2017.
Yes, which will be on Sunday.
Yep. Upcoming in a couple days.
The 19th.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good on dates.
Introduce yourself.
Dates. I'm Dylan Flip Flurry.
There you go.
Damn it! John, the bastard barber. Boom. Still got him.
I'm gonna just stick with Shane. This is cool.
Shane Burtz. Yeah, I have the coolest nickname. Anyways, so Survivor Series. Started off as one of those cards where it was like, there's some matches that could be okay, probably 3-star, nothing big, and now they've kind of flipped it, and it seems pretty. There's like 3 amazing matches.
Crazy, man. Crazy.
And everything else is starting to shape out too. Like,
yeah, I'm very impressed with how the whole thing turned out. I'm
excited for it.
I never thought that they, even a month ago, like we were complaining a month ago, how this was stupid and let's get past it and it's pointless waste of time kind of card where it's weird. Like no consequences and it's just a bunch of jerk-off matches.
There's still no consequences, but it's just better.
It feels like it has more consequences.
And it just, the matches feel bigger, yeah. They feel like they make more sense.
I mean, if you're going to put Kurt Angle and Triple H on a card, it's fucking consequential.
Pretty much.
At the end of the day.
I guess in terms of storylines are going to be affected a bit.
But I mean, like,
there's still no consequence to who wins, but definitely
even shit like Brock and AJ, which really can have consequences because you really it's a champ, but it feels important.
Well, it just feels like a big. It feels like we said, a moment match. It's gonna be a moment. If AJ memorable. Won that match, it's gonna be huge. He won't, but he's gonna be one of those matches where like he's gonna come close.
Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be.
It's gonna be phenomenal for him. F5 dead.
Holy shit! I can't wait for that spot.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He's gonna come off the top. Brock's gonna catch him. He's gonna look at the camera and go, ah! He's gonna give him one F5.
But he's gonna try to F5 him, and he's gonna, as he F5s him, he's gonna spin around him and grab the leg and give him a.
You could get an F5 into a Pele.
Crusher.
That'd be pretty dope. Yeah. I could see AJ maybe reversing an F5, but he will not kick out of an F5.
No way.
Guarantee you. That is fully parked, reserved, and polished for Roman Reigns.
Let's say that for that match. But
that is parked for Roman.
We have the card. You have the card up?
Yeah, I do.
Is there any way we can
go bottom up?
We'll remember who we
go
predicted.
Bottom up. They already announced Enzo and Kalisto for the pre-show, which I think is appropriate and sad.
Okay, Enzo doesn't.
I know you guys don't like Enzo.
I love Enzo.
You like Enzo now?
I do. I love.
Awesome.
Him. Yes.
Awesome. Welcome to the team. He's the only big deal on 205 still. And he's
not really though. He's not. He
is definitely
like this more of a bump, and it's like okay.
Yeah, he's still the biggest. I didn't say he was the best cruiserweight ever.
I said
he is the
But he's
the
not.
Biggest.
He's making the leadest dent, the smallest dent. Like it's who cares?
He's the biggest dude in 205 right now.
But he's not doing anything significant to really change that group.
I think so. Yeah. I think so. There's a shit ton more eyes on that stuff now. It's more interesting.
Like the Zoe Train thing.
Barely.
Yeah. He's such a great hype man for all of it. Even if he's still terrible at wrestling. But like
just Drew Gulak, for instance.
I'm cool with him.
There you go.
But that's the only reason Drew Gulak's anything right now is because of Enzo. He's getting that Enzo rub, man.
Fine.
And Arya Davari too.
Anyways, Enzo's gonna win anyways.
Enzo rub. He is because honestly, Kalisto never should have been 205 champ to start with.
No, that was weird.
It was only it was
hot-shotted, man.
It's something to do with Neville too, right? And then
leave it on. I like long title reigns. If you're gonna leave it on a guy, don't cut it in the middle, put it right back.
Neville too.
Yeah,
they gave Tozawa the belt.
Don't cut it in the middle, put it right back, because like you're throwing away history for nothing. Think if they'd done that with Punk in his 434-day reign, just chop in the middle for some reason, like when he almost lost to Ryback at Hell in the Cell. Like that would have nullified and made that whole shit meaningless if it had been 2 different title runs. And like Enzo could be like a 4-month champ right now, and that's a bigger deal than being a 2-time 2-month champ. Yeah. And like deal with it. He's gonna be around for a while.
Yeah, no. They're saying I heard apparently too that Neville might come back because he couldn't get a release.
Yeah.
So he might come back.
Cool. He's gonna be sidelined for like a couple of years.
Though. That kind of bugs me.
That's probably the only way he comes back, I think, is because they don't like his bargaining position would probably be I don't want to be on 205 anymore.
And they're like
And like I bet you that's why he left. He was like, "Look, I've maxed out on this show. I can't do anymore."
What else is he gonna do? He keep losing to Enzo? Like that's a fucking slap in the face.
That's what happened to Austin Aries, man. Like they said, we don't have any time for you. We don't have a story for you. He said, "Well, let me peace out then." And the whole thing with Austin Aries sounded a lot more amicable than it seemed at the time too. Like they seemed pretty cool, and he just like went off.
Oh, he could be back like any day in NXT.
He could be back.
Yeah,
his fiance's still in. She's Almas's manager, so he still has a connection, right? But yeah, I
so I
don't
think
know.
we
Zoe
all
will
got
win.
Enzo.
It's no big deal.
Will have Enzo.
Yeah. I think
Oh, yeah.
Three Enzos.
I'm all in, man. I'm all in.
I'm not in.
all
I'm just
in,
saying
baby.
he's winning because he's.
All in. He'll easily be cruiserweight champ until Mania, and then whoever is the next big push in 205 will dethrone him at Mania, which might be Hideo.
Maybe.
Cool. I heard Hideo's coming up and going to 205, which
Sucks
is
that, like,
shit, total shit for him, because he's great and far better than
Amazing.
205. But he's star power, and
He is really tiny.
yeah, it'll work, man. Like it'll work, and it's probably the best place for him. He might turn into a jobber if not. So, but anyway, it'll be Enzo till then.
Absolutely.
Raw Women's Champion Alexa Bliss versus SmackDown Women's Champion Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte Flair will kill her.
I think Alexa's winning.
Really? Okay.
I think they're gonna get. I think. Oh, actually, sorry. What am I thinking? Do you think Carmella's gonna cash in?
Maybe
If Carmella doesn't cash in, I think Alexa's
I
winning.
can see that. But like,
But
when
I think Alexa's gonna win out of something. And maybe Carmella distracts Charlotte and gets in her head,
That could be.
and then Alexa gets that quick
Briefcase
forearm
snap or
that she starts throwing out.
I like Carmella, and I like her as champ with the case. I think it's a little quick because Charlotte just won the thing.
That's why I don't think she's gonna get. I think she will distract her though, and I think Alexa's gonna win, man. I think they're high on Alexa, and I think they're gonna give her a big rub by beating Charlotte with no consequences. Charlotte's not losing a belt, and then it furthers something for SmackDown because Charlotte can have.
I think Charlotte, honestly, right now is getting set up for Mania and the Four Horsewomen. So I think all of them are going to end up looking pretty hot for the rest of this year and until Mania.
I think you can do that after Survivor Series though. You still got a lot of time, man. It's only
I
November.
don't think they give a shit about Alexa Bliss enough
I
to
think
put her
they-
over Charlotte.
Dude, she constantly has the belt. She's always the champion on
But-
every show she goes to.
Because she's not on the same show as Charlotte. If she was on the same show as Charlotte, I don't think she'd be the number one.
But she's okay. But she's the number 2 though.
She is.
Yeah. So I still, because she's still high. I think Alexa gets the win.
She stands a solid chance, but I think just honestly purely because of the Four Horsewomen thing that they're building towards, I think like they're going to give at least Charlotte and probably Sasha Bailey and Becky like the Reigns treatment, where like they're going to be pretty bulletproof till then.
Becky or Sasha and Charlotte or Sasha and Bailey are gonna have, one of them's gonna have to lose anyways.
Maybe, yeah, but they'll do it
on the Survivor Series.
Yeah, for sure, but they'll do it in some protectory kind of way.
But that's what I'm saying. You can
know?
still protect Charlotte by having Carmella distract her.
Losing in a Survivor Series match is nowhere near as bad kayfabe as losing a one-on-one.
And like a champion versus champion, like she's the better champion.
Yeah.
Like
It's bragging rights and stuff.
Well,
I'm not disagreeing with you.
Charlotte's.
Well,
I mean,
no,
I guess
we are disagreeing.
I am officially
but not-
disagreeing
yeah.
with you, but I'm not saying that you're wrong and off base. Like that very well could happen.
Oh yeah, no, you're picking
Yeah.
Charlotte. You're picking Charlotte.
Yeah, Charlotte.
I got Alexa.
I'm picking Charlotte. I think that Charlotte's clearly the one, right? Like she's the woman.
And I agree, but I still
She's
think
like
I
the
think the good way to have her kind of lose. I think Alexa will get the win.
It's fine. I really like Alexa. I find it surprising that Alexa is so high because they do have Bailey and Sasha and all these other people.
And she's not that good.
Yeah,
like, at all.
she has a great character though. I
Like,
really
good
do like her
promos,
character.
but like everything else is like so. Like when she was in there with Mickey James, it was like it's really clear that you're not
Pretty good
that
matches,
good.
though. I enjoyed
But like it was all Mickey. Like,
Yeah,
it wasn't-
true, yeah.
Alexa was like very much like
she's really green.
bottom tier. Yeah.
She's really green still, and she's getting better
That's
every
good,
day.
yeah.
Like you compare her from her NXT work to now.
Oh,
she's
yeah.
like 100 light years better, man, and
like
she'll only
Naomi.
get better. Like she's very, very natural and skilled and stuff.
It's like most of these women were like kind of shit when they signed them.
Yeah.
Like fucking
I-
Naomi's great.
because they have
Yeah.
nowhere to own their skills. Right?
Yeah.
All of them pretty much.
You can even without knowing, you can point at the performance center trainees. You know,
Easily.
like without a doubt.
But yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
then IC champ The Miz versus US champ Baron Corbin.
can I register a who the fuck cares?
Yeah. Oh, god damn it.
I
This
feel
is
like-
gonna
I
be a
feel
pretty
like
good match.
everybody
I
has,
think,
yeah.
man.
It's very fair. It's fair. I feel like that's a pretty common.
one's
That's
gonna
probably
shock you.
that's probably gonna be trending on Twitter. When
I-
this
Who
match
gives a fuck?
happens, who gives a fuck?
I guarantee
Didn't let
you
it, yeah.
right now that I will miss half that match taking a piss because
Oh, that's
This is
clearly
the
yeah.
piss break, really?
Oh, that's
Come on.
for me, absolutely.
I feel
Not
like this is
the
piss break
Raw
for
Divas
everybody,
match?
dude.
I guess so, man. Fuck, I'm
who
interested.
cares?
You're
like-
you're a big Miz fan. You're
Yeah,
a big
I got
Baron
the Miz in
Corbin
this
fan.
one. I got the Miz in this
I got
one.
Corbin, so
I would take the Miz,
Yeah.
for sure, because I think Miz is more in need of a win. Maybe though Baron Corbin. I mean, it would
Baron
be.
Corbin just got a win against Sin Cara on SmackDown.
But
The
it was
Miz
Sin
has
Cara.
jobbed out how many times? But the Miz
Oh, that
keeps
probably
losing.
means the Miz
True
is going to
enough.
win for sure.
The Miz got pinned.
Miz could use it, but I think the juice it would give Baron Corbin's career to be Miz would be pretty
Would
good
it,
right
though?
now.
I think it would. At
For
this
Corbin,
point,
Yeah.
He's still the champ.
Maybe.
Technically.
Miz is still a much bigger deal than Baron Corbin.
Yes, 100%.
Without a doubt.
Yeah, but I don't think it's going to give him that like push that he would get from being John Cena. At
I think it's a
SummerSlam.
solid rub though.
Yeah.
It's a solid rub, and they're behind him. And it, like again, Miz losing doesn't
But
kill
they're
him.
always behind them. Yeah, it's true, but I don't
Kill
know.
him. And
I just see this match being a Miz.
the
match.
overriding
I see like a
theme-
screw job. Yeah.
Oh, it'll be screwy.
I don't. I think it'll be.
I think it'll be Miz Raj screwy.
No. I think the Miz. I think he's just gonna get a clean win.
I hope so.
I
hope
Corbin
this
gets a
is
clean
all
win.
just for me.
I hope
Personally,
so. I'll say
I'm a
that.
big Miz
This
guy.
is a little split. Like it's
The Miz
like,
is doing this for his unborn child. Okay?
Corbin's
I-
doing it for his unborn like food baby that he has because he's a big guy.
he's doing it for his motorcycle.
Or yeah, that.
He doesn't even have a motorcycle.
His next line of sleeveless
I'm pretty
shirts.
sure-
I feel like they
I watched
couldn't after Chuck Palumbo did that, and they're like, ugh, he just ripped off the Undertaker and he looks shitty.
They're never gonna give him a motorcycle.
Palumbo went
I'll
on to
say
like
that.
own a motorcycle shop or host a motorcycle show or something.
I know, but after Undertaker had that gimmick, Palumbo had it. Could you imagine if Baron Corbin just came out with like a imaginary one? Because he has that song. And he's like, I'm gonna end your days with my motorcycle.
I think Baron Corbin should come
That's a
in.
Simpsons character. Come on.
I think he should come in on a motorcycle. I think that would work.
I think he can after Chuck Palumbo killed that
ATV.
man.
He could be.
Undertaker killed.
that's Stone Cold,
Undertaker
man.
did great with it. Chuck Palumbo killed it.
Corbin
Baron
could
Corbin.
make it work.
Corbin would be better
Give him
than
the
Chuck
jacket
Palumbo.
again.
Yeah. I mean, it would give
Woody
Corbin-
though, Chuck Palumbo was pretty awesome.
Chuck Palumbo was the worst ever.
Chuck Palumbo was the best.
Billy and Chuck, come on, don't even try.
I'm not even going to dignify that shit. You're already comparing Chuck Palumbo to The Undertaker, and like,
No. I said
Like-
the Undertaker had that gimmick, and then Chuck Palumbo had it and killed it. That's why nobody's done it since, because Chuck Palumbo killed that gimmick.
just Chuck Palumbo being the spiritual successor to the American Badass gimmick is something that really
They
hurts
tried
my,
to do
hurts
it.
my brain.
They
though.
tried. I'm not saying that I
It's
wanted it.
painful.
I'm saying it
That
happened.
hurts, man. That hurts
happened.
to think that way.
It happened.
I think I missed that because I don't remember that at all.
I he had like a weird Jamie Noble feud with Michelle McCool, and it was like he just murdered him every week, and Jamie Noble cried like a bitch.
He had a
It was
motorcycle
awful.
for.
any of that.
He had a motorcycle gimmick for a
bad.
bit.
I don't remember any of that.
Anyway, I'm picking Baron Corbin.
Baron Corbin.
Screwy win.
Miz.
Yeah. I think Miz needs it, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's Corbin. Tell you that.
I feel like that's a lot of these matches.
Yeah.
Team Raw women's match against Team SmackDown.
It's the easiest one on the card.
Really?
Yeah.
Raw.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think SmackDown
Because
has
of
a
this
chance.
fine lady.
Yeah, Asuka. There's no way she's getting pinned.
Fuck. What if
I
they do
wish-
like a Rusev thing?
I wish Asuka wasn't in this match.
Like elimination, like she gets counted out or something.
She's never even lost
Oh,
that
that's
way.
true. That did happen to Rusev, eh?
She's never lost like that either. The only loss she's had entirely on the whole roster is in like I think it was a 6-woman match, and she was just on the losing team. So that's the only.
And that's different too, because this one you have to get pinned.
Yeah.
That one she didn't.
Yeah. So
Okay.
as I said earlier, if Asuka goes down for the first time
Flipping
in
this
2.5
table.
fucking years in a Survivor Series match, I'm flipping this table, and
We're
it's
gonna
gonna
have
stay
a-
that way for a while.
Yeah, we're gonna have a nice segment where we watch him flip it, and
Yeah.
then we're gonna just do it.
We can do like a time
We'll
lapse.
set up
of
the
him
figures
flipping
and
it
shit on
setting it up.
the table posts the other way, because like that's a goddamn injustice if that happens.
But if Paige is coming back, I don't know. They might want
Paige
to.
can go down.
Ooh, but even if Paige comes back,
Yeah.
big deal. Who cares?
That's the thing with this match
Still,
is
but-
there is a mystery spot, right?
That's true. I forgot about
Charlotte
that.
got taken out, and they're pulling this thing where they're going to announce the replacement on Sunday at the pay-per-view, which
you think-
makes me think it's
Do
Paige.
you think they're gonna do something where like Natalia is like, it's clearly me,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden Paige music?
Paige
hits?
super kicks her or something.
Or Natalia gets jumped backstage or some bullshit, you know?
Nah, that'd be
Yeah.
weird.
It might
I
be
think
like
no way they do. Like Natalia's backstage, and then she's ready to go out, and then Paige shows up. She's like, you see a hand,
all right,
very
love,
pale hand,
go away,
Yes.
love.
and you hear, what are you doing? It's Paige.
I think they just need to hit the
something like
music, you know? I think it's going to be a hit the music.
What's her
moment.
music? Right?
kind of forget now.
It's the weird like Falcon scream. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty dope.
Falcon, Raven, something like that.
I love it.
But yeah, I think for sure. I think Paige can easily lose. Who cares?
Yeah.
But Asuka can't.
I'm happy Paige is back too.
Asuka takes her out.
I always
Maybe-
liked Paige, man.
Yeah.
She's a legit like top level.
She got a
you know,
yeah.
main
She's
event,
so young too.
main
like that.
event women.
She's only
She's
25.
25. Yeah.
She's my age. Yeah.
Yep, her and Del Rio broke up too, so even better for her.
Good for her.
Yeah,
One for
Good
you,
for
buddy.
her.
everybody should escape abusive relationships whenever you can, folks.
Please.
So we all have Raw.
I don't see how it's not.
I'll
I don't
take
know
Johnny,
the
you got
composition.
Raw?
I'll take Raw. Yeah.
I don't know the
It's
composition
your
of it.
decision. You don't have to
After
just go
this
with us.
argument, I'm thinking like, yeah, for sure.
You thought SmackDown was gonna win?
I kind of thought, yeah, if they're gonna do Paige mystery surprise,
Yeah.
like maybe.
I would say
and
that
Asuka would be counted out. Or
Well, if
something.
you want to pick SmackDown, bro.
I'm thinking Raw. I don't want to be wrong, Dylan. I'm not being wrong, okay?
He picks me in everything.
I'll pick Baron Corbin to be wrong, but nothing else.
We should actually keep track of these, like, historically
going to,
forward.
Yeah.
You know, and maybe we can get a chain or something that either of us can wear during these picks.
Yeah, I'm playing.
Oh, yeah.
Sweet.
I found at Toys R Us they have a nice belt buckle.
Nice.
So make it there.
Nice.
But yeah, so all Raw. So yeah, so then we got
I don't see how it is.
Sheamus and Cesaro versus the Usos.
This is a tough one.
I think the Usos. I think this is gonna be a SmackDown one. You can easily give them on a SmackDown.
Yeah.
Cesaro and Sheamus clearly they can easily take the loss.
I agree.
Cesaro and Sheamus, man.
You got something
If
to say?
Baron Corbin, if my boy's winning, then they're gonna. I think. What if they like? They haven't
I
won
think
anything lately. Like they've been kind of.
They just won the belts.
Yeah, but that was it though.
That's a pretty big
That was
thing
a
to win.
real 50-50 feud with New Day,
Still.
though. Like, really, they both kind of came out ahead, and nobody really, you know?
Wait, what?
Like with New Day, Usos. We're talking Usos?
No, he's talking.
I was talking.
Oh, you're talking
about
Bar.
Sheamus.
Yeah, like they.
He's talking the Bar.
They've
Bar
been in
has
matches,
taken-
but they
I'm
haven't.
saying the Bar just won the belts.
They just won the belts, but they did eat shit for like 2 months. There.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah, but that just shows me that they can easily eat shit in this match.
exactly.
And I think it's a SmackDown needs a win. I think this is the one they get the win.
Me too. No, I totally agree. Because I think I think Raw's going to run roughshod over a lot of this card, and if the whole gimmick going in is that SmackDown it isn't the B show and stuff, to get totally bitched out up and down the card, that's tough to come out of that and not be the bitch show, right? So there has to be a few where you give it back, and that's one where you
Easy.
can give it back and you don't
Easy.
really lose anything, right?
Yeah.
It's not like Asuka losing or Charlotte losing to Alexa Bliss and shit like that.
I still think she's gonna lose.
Those are the ones you can give to SmackDown though without.
Yeah, you can give those SmackDown.
Without
You can
problems.
easily give that SmackDown. Yeah. But yeah,
Yeah.
So
So
I'd
you
say
got
Sheamus,
you got the
Cesaro.
Bar.
I'd say Usos. I think Usos are
Or the
hotter
Usos.
right now too, and they're gonna come out of like Bar still has their ongoing Shield feud, and
And-
the Usos don't have anything on SmackDown, so
Well-
they need to start something. So they need to look strong to get into something.
I could see that being maybe after Survivor Series post SmackDown AOP.
Yep, me too.
Maybe they come in.
Yeah, I just don't want to turn Usos too facey.
No way.
That's all, because they're killing it with this with this heel shit right now.
What you doing, Oos?
You could three-way it, I think AOP should come in and maybe destroy someone else first, I don't know, the Hype Bros.
Yeah,
Or
definitely
something.
the Hype Bros.
No.
100%.
Oh, come on, are they
Destroy.
not? Are they
No.
not in a good spot to
And
be
then they can
destroyed
break up
by-
and they have a
by the
story.
others?
No, destroy Rusev and Nate English.
No, they're my favorite.
I don't want to see that.
Well, I don't want to see Hype Bro, so
Hype
we're
Bros
in a
are the
conundrum
shopper
here.
tag team of SmackDown right now.
They pretty much
so-
are. Yeah.
I mean, really, man.
Yeah,
When's the
and
last
it's
time they
unfair.
fucking won?
Well,
When
you
have
know
they
what?
ever won since they were a tag team?
They won the.
Oh,
They
they
should have
had
got
that
their
one.
title
yes,
shot.
They had that
once.
one mini push.
Yeah, and
that's
then
right.
stupid Zack Ryder got
It's a
hurt
two-week-
because he's holding
two-week
Mojo
mini
back.
push. Two-week
Mojo
push.
should be.
But yeah, I do think the Usos are going to win. I hope they kind of roll through to Mania again with the belts. I kind of want all the champs right now to just roll through.
I can see a Rumble loss.
That'd be great. Yeah.
I can see a Rumble loss.
They just played hot potato so hard with those titles that I just kind of just leave them.
I
They've
would
held
like
them
to
for
see
a
it.
while now. Like Usos have been like 3 months now.
Usos New Day, Usos New, but they potatoed it really bad.
That's true. But like this run should probably give it a few more months.
I wouldn't be opposed to seeing them go to Mania.
they're
yeah.
great. They've had a great year. Low key,
Fantastic,
low
yes.
key great. Year.
This is a very decisive one, but I think Shield New Day. You think
I think
easily
that's
the Shield?
second easiest one.
Easily,
to call.
yeah?
yeah.
Shield probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would love to see the New Day win, but like I just don't see it happening.
Especially with, I mean, you could easily have like not Roman eat the pin, but it
Well, like
seems
Seth seems like the pin eater now, which is kind of weird.
Yeah.
There's no fucking way Roman's losing a goddamn thing
but he
until
doesn't,
Mania.
but like you said, like he doesn't have to lose the match himself.
It's still a loss.
It's the Shield, yeah.
They are going to Roman's going to spear everybody, and they're going to triple powerbomb everybody, and that's
You think
going
it's
to
gonna
be
be a squash?
Oh yeah.
No.
I think it'll be a relative squash. I think it will. I think
it's-
it'll be
yeah,
like
no way.
competitive, but I think like by the end they'll smash them.
Is it gonna be
disagree
one of
with
those
that, yeah.
dumb matches where it starts off where they keep tagging each other in, and then at the end it's gonna break away, and they're not gonna count anybody to disqualify them?
It's going to be a big tornado.
Ugh,
I think it's going to be like a pretty 50-50 match, but like Roman's just going to spear Big E or somebody and get him.
I'm looking forward to that Big E Roman
Yeah.
back and forth.
That's
though.
going to
It's
be
gonna
pretty
fun.
dope, yeah.
Yep. Roman called him big but not very tall.
That was pretty good.
That
I'll
was
give
good.
Roman that.
That was
line.
really good.
Big but not capitally.
Big E.
I have a bit of a feeling Big E's about to turn heel.
No way. Come
You think they're gonna break up the New Day?
I do.
I'm not opposed to it.
He gave a big promo about how they were better than the Shield because they never turned on each other. and no one has ever fucking said that out loud, unless something was about to happen.
Fair enough.
Maybe Kofi's
I could see
gonna
that'd
turn.
be a cool way to plant that.
I've been advocating for, I think since we started rolling cameras on this motherfucking pod, that Big E should be a world champ.
Yeah.
And the SmackDown landscape right now is like begging for a giant heel fucking shit kicking piece of garbage.
Well, if like Rusev
Sell
is a
out
joke
corporate
now,
champion.
And how great too, Biggie can keep doing that, like that gyrating dance moves and shit, but in a heel way. That too.
And mock the New Day. and
Rise
shit.
for your best member of the now defunct New Day.
He destroyed the New Day.
Big E rocks.
Then you can just do it on his butt or something like some.
Oh, dude, the best is when he gets people in that hold and then slaps them.
And the thing is too, like I love Xavier and Kofi, but I don't see either of them going
Those are
anywhere
good
by
tag team
themselves.
too.
They're good tag team.
Like maybe 205.
They
for Xavier.
continue-
Also,
Yeah, exactly.
also Woods would be a great manager as well.
Woods would be a great
He
cruiserweight.
was kind of a
Cruiserweight,
manager
yeah,
forever.
cruiserweight, but yeah, he was pretty much
If
the
you-
manager of the New Day.
You put Xavier on
shit.
205, I immediately put Xavier on 205. Immediately dethrones Enzo as the biggest guy on 205.
Oh, you heard it here first.
Probably, yeah.
I mean, like, he would be the biggest guy on that show, like, without a doubt. I think,
Yeah.
like, with his promo, he's a hell of a wrestler too.
He is.
You just never get to see it really
Yeah.
nowadays.
He is really good. Yeah.
I think he'd be really good in that. He'd bring a light to it and everything.
He's got the athleticism.
I still hope
he
that-
can do that jumping elbow.
I think like
That is really
like a brutal Shield style Big Ego's heel split would do well too. But I kind of hope they do this like drift thing where like Kofi goes to the U.S., Big E goes to the world, Xavier slides down to 205.
I would love to see them because I hate when they break up stables and do that. I would like to, like you said, just keep them together and just have them do that. But I like the idea of a Big E heel turn.
It just
Yeah,
feels
mega heel.
And I
feels
like
close.
I like planting the seeds in this match.
It
I
feels
never
like
thought
this.
about
It feels like something where they could, if they wait 6 months, it'll feel overdone or something, or like it should have happened.
Too late.
I feel like when they did the Shield split, it was fucking perfect.
I feel like you do in the Rumble.
You know,
Start in the Rumble too. Like start here, do some stuff in the Rumble where Big E eliminates those
Yeah.
guys, and then he can start saying,
I
like,
almost-
"You guys hold me back."
I kind of wanted to see him just out of fucking nowhere, like he just destroys both Xavier
For sure,
and
but
Kofi.
kind of
Smashes
just
their heads
I would
together.
still like to see like having this match him lose and like maybe like they're all like in the ring like oh fuck we did our best and he just like fuck this walks away.
Yeah.
Shit
I like that. Like I think that would just launch Biggie like
I'm into
a
that.
fucking catapult,
I'm into
man.
that.
And it feels soon. If it's gonna be any time, it should be now. But
They've
I
been
wouldn't.
together forever. They have the longest
I
run.
really wouldn't be opposed to them staying together forever either. Like
No.
they seem to want to. Like they've said they want to stay together forever and be the only stable that never broke up. Like that'd be cool too. But I think like I don't know, man. It's like it's not stale, but
I
there's
think
so
they
much
should break
potential.
up, yeah.
Well, it's stale in the sense of the tag team run stale.
Yeah.
We need some. We need.
They can't do them in the Usos again. And I honestly don't know. Past this, what does New Day do? What do they do?
Maybe
Like you
another
said, they
Shield
gotta go for
match,
different
but that's
belts,
about
yeah.
it. Like
Like what do they do? Really? Like they?
Yeah, so we got the Shield.
I think so.
it's Shield, yeah.
I think it's Shield and not a squash, but like they're gonna look strong. Roman's gonna look strong. I bet
I
you.
think it'll be like just any.
It'll be like a
six
really
man,
fucking good
Yeah,
match,
it'll be
yeah.
like with like same they have with the Y family.
I bet you
Very,
all three of the New Day eats a triple power bomb. I bet you Big E eats one through a table.
I don't think
bet
so,
you Xavier eats one to end the match.
Maybe they take Big
I
E
don't-
out and then they just.
Yeah, I think they're
I
gonna
don't
take
think
Big
so
E out.
because the New Day. It's not like the New Day. They keep them strong too, man.
Mhm.
So I don't think they're gonna.
I don't
completely
think
demolish them,
that
but-
Yeah.
like I don't think that getting demolished by the Shield really knocks anyone
No,
down
but
on
I
pegs.
still don't see that. I feel like
No,
they're
they
gonna
wanna
give them
keep
a
them
nice,
strong too, but,
they're
like-
gonna let them go, man. They can have a great match.
For sure. Roman's gonna go over
It's
strong.
gonna be like
That's-
a 25-minute match.
I don't see how Roman doesn't go over strong because like none of the rest of these dudes in this match are main eventing WrestleMania against Brock Lesnar.
True.
Right?
True.
But is he gonna though?
Yes.
God damn it.
Anyway,
He's
so we
fucking
got the Shield.
better.
We got the Shield.
All right,
yeah.
yeah.
Fucking better.
So then now we got the men's Team Raw against Team SmackDown.
We should probably predict Soul Survivors too. I feel like that might be important. To this
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, we can do that. I think SmackDown's gonna win, and I think Cena and Knock are gonna be the two survivors.
Really?
Okay.
That's an interesting one.
Decent.
I'm pretty split because it doesn't matter.
It
True
doesn't.
enough, yeah.
It
It's-
depends what happens in
Yeah.
these things. It depends who interferes, who does what.
I
But yeah, I think Cena and Knox standing toe to toe, and
I think Team Raw wins officially, for what it's worth, because I don't think the Sammy KO return screw job of SmackDown has any weight if they don't lose the match.
Maybe.
Yeah,
'Cause
I
then it
just
makes Sami-
don't even know if they're still going to do it, man. There's so many. Like, you have the Kane thing, you have the Jason Jordan thing, you have this. Like, are they going to do all of it?
I think
damn shame if they're off the card though, like completely.
I
It's
think the
just so
Kane
shitty.
thing for sure, and I think Sami KO for sure. I don't think Jason Jordan. I think he could use it, but they can do that heel turn whenever.
Yeah,
It doesn't need to be in this match.
Can be on Raw the next
Yeah.
night.
But they've been building to these two. Like, they've been building Sami KO fucking up this match for a month, and they've been building Kane fucking over Braun for a month, right? And Jason Jordan getting fucked over was like a weekend decision last week. So
True.
if we're ranking potential run-ins,
So who do you have as sole survivor on Raw then? Triple H?
Braun.
But I thought you
Just
said
Braun?
I thought you said Kane's going to take out Braun.
That's true. I just was looking at the list and I was like, who needs to stay strong out of this? Braun.
Triple H, and then Triple H can be like, I won
Yeah.
this for you guys. Kurt
Yeah.
Angle, you lost.
Yeah.
Oh, now give shit.
Yeah.
I feel like Raw's going to win, and Triple H is going to be the sole survivor.
Yeah, Triple H might be the sole survivor. I don't know, man.
I don't know. I just felt like the whole thing going on with Angle, it might be.
I think, like, if you look at the guys on SmackDown, then a lot of those guys need to kind of be sole survivors out of this match, but the storyline seems to lead towards Raw.
It's always Orton.
Yeah.
Orton always wins these matches.
As long as Orton loses, I'm good. So
That would
I-
be great if they right off the bat, man. Orton, Braun start.
Yeah.
Braun beats him. They're
Yeah.
like, but Orton always wins these matches.
I'd say, okay, I'll put it this way then. If Kane doesn't drag Braun out to hell, then it's Braun.
I could see, now that we're talking about it, I could see Triple H being a sole survivor, and then that being on Raw, being like, Kurt's like, we won, Steph, we won, and then Triple H is like, actually, I won.
I won.
You
Yeah.
lost.
Yeah.
Damn. You know what? I'm gonna flip it. Raw's gonna win. Triple H is gonna be sole survivor.
All right.
Well, I think just Sami and KO have to fuck around with this match. And if
I
they don't,
can
it
see
nullifies them for a month.
But I think it's more gonna do with the Angle and Triple H thing.
I think it's both. I think Sami and KO will take out Shane.
And I think also KO helping Triple H.
Yep.
What do you got?
I think I'm gonna go fucking Team Raw, but Samoa Joe and fucking Triple H. Just to
Yes,
give
there it
Triple H-
is.
Yes.
That's right. I'm on board with this.
Okay.
Because then if KO interferes like on Triple H's behalf because he's like the McMahon he likes and trusts,
Like a 6 stable.
then you get that KO Samoa
Fuck
Joe
yeah, man.
thing that
Triple
they
H.
just touched on
There
right
you go,
before
there you go.
the shake-up. So good idea, Johnny. Good.
It's gonna be wrong, but it's a good idea, but it's wrong.
Shut up, Dylan.
I think that Joe should come out looking strong for sure. I can see Joe fucking over Finn.
Oh, bro.
I hope they don't do something like that. But
I hope they don't either, but like I could see it because they both need something coming out of this.
Give him a muscle buster.
what if it's Finn gets pinned and Joe comes in to like be the next guy and he helps Finn up and he's like, "You fucking suck."
Yeah, I can see it.
Throws him out of the ring.
You give him a few
Get outta
kicks.
here.
I think Joe's one of those dudes where like he can eat a pin in this match and it doesn't kill him, right? And those
Easy.
guys usually take pins in Survivor Series matches.
Shitty, yeah. But
Yeah. Like, I like the whole Triple H as a sole one.
I see
Yeah,
that.
I like that a lot.
So we all got Raw.
Yeah.
I got Triple H. You got Triple H and Joe, and you got Triple H and Joe.
I hope
I
Bobby
think it's
Roode.
just gonna be Triple H.
I hope Bobby Roode doesn't look like too much of a bitch because
Yeah,
he is
seems like
clearly
it's
the
gonna
low end in this match.
oh my god,
he is
he's the
just
low
like
end.
With Jason Jordan out,
It's like
he's
he's
the one that
pathetic,
sticks out.
man.
Exactly. He's like the Jason Jordan of this team. But
Which
like
is
you
a
were saying,
shame.
we should pop Shane out of here and put KO in, and it would be an epic 10-person match.
Oh, I also
That
had this
changes
idea. I was looking at the card, man. Look how like the way they have this. You could have an epic 5-on-5
Mhm.
if you go John Cena, Triple H, Kurt Angle,
Yeah.
Shane McMahon, and
Brock.
Randy Orton against
Mm-hmm.
Joe, Finn, Braun, Rude, and Shinsuke. Because
like-
you have 5 guys who are veterans against 5 new guys.
I like that.
That's a cool 5-on-5 too, man. I was looking like you could easily rework that card and have like a cool like
I'd be very into that.
ruthless aggression and new era. Like
Yeah.
that's kind of
Very
cool.
into that.
I mean, they're not gonna do it, but like that's kind of cool. Like a flip.
Yeah.
It's a good little fantasy book.
Yeah, because like you don't have to take anybody out of the match.
Mhm.
You can literally just flip flop it.
Yeah.
I was thinking of that earlier, but yeah. So yeah, cool. We
I
all
like
got
that. I think we all get Team Raw. And then, yeah, what I think will actually be the main is Lesnar and Styles.
It should.
Yeah.
It might
Because it's deserving of it. It's the 2 belts.
It depends on the story. If it depends on the story they want to tell in the Survivor Series match and the story they want to tell in Brock AJ.
Do we all have Brock? I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I fucking really want AJ, but I can see AJ
It's
putting
not
up a
gonna
great
happen,
fight. He's gonna put up a good fight.
Oh, absolutely. He just doesn't need it. Like
He doesn't end. Yeah.
he just lost to Finn 3 weeks ago for nothing.
Yeah.
You know? And like if he can eat it to Finn, who's kind of been sucking for months.
Yeah.
and not have a dent him at all.
Hey, he lost to the Demon.
And then he goes on like 2 weeks later to win the belt, and obviously it didn't negatively affect him at all because he's fucking WWE champion now.
Fucking AJ.
I mean, AJ is probably the most bulletproof man on the roster
So
right
great.
now for
Him
taking
and
L's.
Braun, pretty much.
Taking L's.
Or
But if
normal
Braun took an
L's.
L, it would kill him.
I was
right?
gonna say no.
Yeah, AJ can
Bulletproof
take
in
L's.
terms
Crazy.
of not being invincible to bullets.
Yeah.
but-
Braun is literally bulletproof.
Exactly. There you
Hey,
go.
we were throwing around an idea where Reigns, shotguns him in the face.
We have a gun and a pole match.
Yeah, gun on
Holy
pole.
fuck! Yes.
Yes, exactly.
More guns in wrestling.
Stone Cold Brian Pillman.
yes.
Looking at him, he's got a gun.
I had some-
But yeah, I think it's going to be an epic 5-star. I don't think it'll have a shit ton of merit, except for making Brock look strong again.
And I like the idea too that we can't really have the same match we had with Braun and Joe because AJ isn't that big hoss that can take Brock.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be hopefully it's not just Brock smash.
Yeah.
And hopefully it's AJ uses his speed, kind of like what Seth Rollins did against Brock when
Yeah.
Taker came back that
Yeah,
one time,
totally.
where he kind of had him on the ropes.
Yep.
Hopefully we get that, but we get a nice
Yeah.
15-20 minute match.
I could
Be
see
great,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, I could bet you they give him 20. They're going to be loose with
Hopefully
time.
20. Hopefully
It's
20.
gonna be so awesome.
And it's going to be awesome. And this is a one-timer. I don't ever see this happening again.
But
Most
how
likely
great would it
not.
be if they did it again, like at Mania or something?
Oh,
You can
don't
do
tease
anything
us.
with AJ.
Don't tease
You
us.
can give me you could give me AJ Cena again tomorrow, and I'd be like, fuck yeah.
I'll say
Oh, God, yeah.
Fuck.
I'll watch anything AJ does.
Six
and
matches.
you know.
Dude, give me AJ Gender again. I'll watch
Please,
that.
I'll take it. Yeah.
I'll take it.
AJ's definitely the best in WWE right now, and
Yep,
if Okada
100%.
wasn't on, an epic, historic title reign, I'd probably say he's the fucking best in the world. But
Yeah, it's pretty much 1 and 2, right? Okada and AJ. And Okada only because of that run. But if you're going in terms of like WWE, just because AJ's in
Just
WWE,
pure like
Okada's-
match status. Yeah.
yeah, Okada's only had 6 title defenses this entire year.
And they've all
I read.
been pretty.
and they've all been 5 stars,
Yeah.
basically.
yeah, so that kind of catapults him. Yeah.
We can have a year-end rankings PWI
Oh, for
500
sure,
style show. I
Each
think.
of us
We're gonna
like, picks
do 500
5
people?
guys or something.
Sure, yeah. We won't
I
quit at like
I feel like
42 or
I
anything.
feel like a lot of them is going to just be like, I remember this guy. Put
Oh,
me
fuck
in.
that guy.
We'll do the
Fuck that guy.
BWI 15 where it's like 5,
15,
5, and
yes.
5.
Exactly.
There we go.
We'll rank our top 5 dudes for the year.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, it's cool. All of us. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool with that.
Um,
But yeah, that's Survivor Series.
I think
we
it's-
got our predictions.
I think it's going to be good. It's going to
Gonna
be
be a
fun.
great
It's going to
show.
be memorable.
Hopefully, yeah. I
I-
think there's 3 matches that are going to be fucking off the charts.
Yeah.
And the rest are going to be surprises.
Which are what?
What-
I mean, the
what
main
Corbin
event, Shield, New Day, and Bar Usos?
The 3 guaranteed great
Yeah.
matches?
Yeah, for
Oh,
sure.
the 5-on-5 Raw,
Yeah.
SmackDown men's.
I don't know.
That might be. It could be a clunker.
Could be.
No, but I think in
clusterfuck.
terms of like all the people involved, it's going to be fucking awesome.
It might just be a
But
bit
also when you talk
of a
about
clusterfuck.
so there's 4 actually.
Okay.
For in my sense, yeah, it can be a clusterfuck, but I think it's going to be just everybody involved.
It'll
It's
be
gonna
I'm
entertaining.
fun.
into clusterfucks.
And I totally forgot about the Bar and the Usos. That's going to be a bar burner as well.
Yeah.
So honestly, the only match, I mean, Alexis Charlotte, Miz Corbin, Other than that, man, this card's
Yeah, it's hot fire.
pretty great.
Yeah.
It
it's
is
hot
really
fire.
great. Yeah.
Piss breaks will be hard to find.
I'm gonna
Seriously.
dark horse. I feel like I'm gonna throw this out there. Miz, Baron Corbin, steal the show.
Oh, come on.
I'm throwing it out there too. Yeah, I'll take it.
We're throwing it out there. Yeah,
The
we're
only
both
way
throwing it out
Baron
there. You're gonna,
Corbin
you're gonna double on that? Yeah.
The only way Baron Corbin steals this show is if he literally robs a convenience store and steals the DVD 6 months from now. Like,
Oh wow.
that'd be the only way he would
Literally.
steal this show.
Get out of here.
Okay?
It's my type 5.
But yeah, that's
Survivor
We're
Series.
gonna do type 5. That's our Survivor Series predictions. We'll get the reactions as well afterwards, but
Pretty good job,
that's
WWE.
that's-
Good
yeah.
job. You know.
Yeah, it
Hats off to
looked
you.
like it was gonna be shit. Well, not shit, but it looked like it was gonna be weird. But it really picked up.
Yeah,
So
they pulled it together.
and
Change
yeah.
your mind more, Vince. It's fun.
Yes.
Seriously.
fun.
Yes.
Yeah. Anyways, that was our predictions.
Yep. Survivor Series. Enjoy it. Hope you're watching this Sunday as well.
Yeah,
Check it out.
please.
Have a good
Peace.
one.
KPS.